Now, if you're looking for a new Sunday night drama to sink your teeth into, then BAFTA winner Jason Watkins and newcomer Tala Gouveia's latest crime series, McDonald and Dodds, could be just what you're looking for.
Perfect mix of humour and mystery. It promises to have us hooked from the very start.
Yeah. Oh, and Jason and Tala join us now. I mean, this has a real kind of humour about it. I love that we'll get a taste of the style of this, actually, from that. So just to explain a bit about it, it's set in Bath. You've got DCI McDonald. She's transferred from South London to Somerset, a little bit more sleepy town. She meets DS Dodds, who's kind of been stuck solving sort of small fry crime for about 11 years. Suddenly they're thrown together on this murder case. How would you describe their partnership at the beginning?
She doesn't even notice him, does she?
No, he's sort of invisible, really. Yeah, he's been stuck behind a desk and has been sort of pushed into the corner, sort of all his. He's not a career copper by any means.
Right.
And, yeah, he's been sort of sidelined, perhaps, and he's suddenly given this sort of late blooming and put together with somebody who can kind of... a more dynamic partner, and it sets up kind of a contrast between...
Is there an element of him being given this murder case so that he can mess it up and take an early retirement?
Yeah, Jim Murray, who plays our superior, yeah, he's kind of putting me into the lion's den and hoping that I fail so they can sort of edge me out. And I've tried to... The character's tried to get promotion for the last 10 years and been knocked back each time, so he's quite keen to make this work.
Very different for you.
Yeah.
So, as Holly said, hard streets of London down to Bath.
Down to Bath. She's arrived at Bath. She's expecting sort of not much to happen there, that it's going to be a bit of a sleepy town, and then first day on the job there's been a murder case. So, and she's partnered with
this rather, sort of analogue creature.
He's rather slow, he's rather bumbly, he's a bit older. She doesn't notice him. She's sort of expecting kind of driven, young...
Dynamic.
detective. Yeah.
However, what she does realise...
There's a lot of acting. I am dynamic, fast, you know, up to the minute. So, yeah, a load of acting. Yeah.
But she sort of very quickly realises not to underestimate him. Yeah. And, in fact, what they quickly learn is that there is an awful lot they can learn from one another.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I think that's, it's a great dynamic. It's such a good idea, that. And I think that they both learn from each other, from very different backgrounds, very different life experiences. Yeah. They begin to work together as a team, almost by accident. And there's also, then that leads open to sort of paternal things and kind of that kind of thing, and a reliance on each other, and the realising that they are different and they work differently.
And also, I love the humour in it. That's a sort of real draw.
Yeah,
actually.
it's like, you know, it's a light, funny crime drama, and it's like solving a rather brilliant puzzle. Yeah. But within it, there's this great sort of comic central... Yeah.
And how did you feel? Because we've seen you in Cold Feet and that sort of other bit, but this is, you know, sharing a lead here. This is a big part. And you look at that and think, oh my God, here we go.
Yeah, it's really exciting. And I love the part, as you know, as soon as I read it, and then going in and reading with Jason, I think.
And you didn't have to eat the chips and butter.
No, I did try it.
But you watched him.
I did.
A lot, by the sounds of things. You had to do it an awful lot from different angles. Was this your idea, the chips and butter thing?
Do you know, it wasn't my idea, and I thought, oh, that's quite a nice idea, and I tried it. The first time I tried... And I don't know if you had chips and butter, but, you know, you get a little sort of bit of butter and then you eat chips.
I mean, it sounds like
and it tastes absolutely beautiful. I mean, it's delicious. You think, well, of course, no wonder people do this. And then by, you know, half an hour of doing you just want to get off the set and try and, you know, I mean...
And we had to reshoot one of those scenes, didn't we?
Yeah, we had to do it again. Yeah, so we did it again a couple of weeks later. So, yeah.
Take 15, it gets...
Yeah.
It's a bit
not so much
sort of sits there.
Yeah.
Kind of put that sits.
God,
it's not going anywhere. Kind of, but it's great for the character, because he's, you know, it's an example of him being, you know, slightly in the old school and in the old world.
Tala, for you, having Jason on set with you, he was incredibly supportive all the way through.
He was. He was, you know, I'd get a little cough and he'd be sort of running across the other side of the set and grabbing me water. You were very supportive.
Well, you know, yeah. Well, we're a sort of double act, aren't we? And
we're a team.
Yeah.
And are you similar to your character in any way? The eye rolling, I think, maybe your family might recognise.
Yeah, I do a lot of eye rolling, and I am quite impatient, and I'm, you know, I'm ambitious and driven, but I hope I'm a lot more diplomatic than her. I think she sort of treads on a lot of toes.
We've got another clip here. This is Jason looking for clues in episode 1, and Dodds thinks he might have found a big lead in the murder investigation. Yeah, I love it.
Very odd.
And what's great here is that they are two very different features.
Yeah, and we were lucky to have Robert Lindsay joining us for this, and then Joe Scanlon in the next episode, and Freddie Fox in the next episode. So we've got a great calibre of Rosalie Craig, and so we've got a great calibre of actor. So you get 2 hours. And I think within a 2-hour sort of format, then you're able to get the great puzzle and sweep of the crime, but also there's time for a kind of relationship to grow.
It's like a movie.
Yeah, I mean, it's a wonderful format.
It does make for the most perfect Sunday night, I think, really. You've got Dancing on Ice semi-final, stay there, and then you've got you guys keeping you company for the next 2 hours. It's quite a nice Sunday, I'd say.
We've got Sunday night wrapped
we
right
do.
up.
Haven't we?
8 o'clock.
4 hours
to stay here and watch
between
it.
the 4 of us. Good luck.
Thank you. Yes.
And it's McDonald and Dodds, and it starts on Sunday at 8 on ITV. And thank you.
Thank you both very much. Thank you.